Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Valentina. I'm a makeup lover and I like to test makeup products, and in today's video I'm going to test something new from Chanel, and I have this palette. This is the Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Powder from Chanel. I'm going to test this palette for the first time today, and I'm going to create this makeup look. So if you like what you see and want to find out more, then keep on watching. In today's video I'm going to test something new from Chanel, a face palette with bronzer, blush and highlighter. But before I get to that part, I'm going to do my makeup base by using some of my favorite makeup products and some other makeup products I haven't used in a while. For my foundation, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydra Glow Foundation. It's been a while since I've used this foundation here on my channel, so I want to use it again today. I want to remember what I feel about this foundation. I'm going to spread it first all over the skin with a brush, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender to press it into the skin. I have a very pretty finish just with my brush, so I'm not going to use my beauty blender to press the foundation to the skin. It's my first time using this IT Cosmetics brush, and I'm very impressed. So this is how my skin looks with this foundation on. For now, I like the finish. In my opinion, this foundation has light to medium coverage, but I like this kind of coverage. I don't like heavy cakey foundations. Because of my texture, I prefer a foundation with light coverage, because when I use a full coverage foundation, my skin can look more heavy. So I really like the natural finish of this foundation. I do have a first impression video here on my channel for this foundation and a wear test, but I remember that this foundation is not very long lasting on my acne oily skin. So I want to see how my skin will look today with this on. Next, I'm going to apply my concealer, and for today, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever HD Skin Concealer. I'll also use this as my eyeshadow base. I love this concealer, has nice coverage with a natural finish and lasts very well all day on my skin. And I'm going to use the other side of this brush for concealer. Okay, amazing. I'm very impressed about this brush. I don't know why it took me so long to try it. This is very soft and applies the products very nicely. And next I'm going to set everything in place with my powder. I have oily skin, so I need to apply powder every time I do my makeup. And for my powder today, I'm going to use this FLORASIS Gorgeous Peach Blossom Silk Powder. I love this powder, has a nice formula, this is very finely milled, sets everything in place very nicely. My makeup doesn't look cakey or heavy when I use this powder. I don't use it so much in my videos, but I use this a lot off camera. I have it in my makeup bag. And next I'm going to test a new makeup product from Chanel, and I have this one. This is the Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Powder from Chanel. This is how the box looks like. This is how the palette looks like. And this is the color story. We get blush, bronzer, and highlighter in this palette. Comes with this huge mirror that is very nice. I have this palette in medium coral. I hope it suits me, because this was the lightest palette available at Sephora, so we will see. So this Beige Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Powder is a harmony of 3 healthy glow powders, bronzer, blush and highlighter for face and décolleté in this oversized format. Comes in 5 color harmonies: light coral, medium rose gold, deep rose gold and deep mauve. This has 15 grams, is made in Italy and has 18 months shelf life. Okay, for the first time I don't see a brush or something with a palette. All of my Chanel powders came in a velvet case and with a brush, so I'm not sure if this come like this or something happened at my Sephora. So first I'm going to swatch all of these colors on the back of my hand to see how is the texture and how is the finish. Okay, nice pigmented creamy formula. So let's try this palette. Because this is a very expensive palette, I'm going to use these colors on my face and on my eyes today. So I'm going to use just this palette next. And I'm going to start with this bronzer. Okay, I didn't expect it to be this pigmented. So this is how this bronzer looks on my skin on this side. The color might be too dark for me, but this is also very pigmented. So I recommend you to not be heavy-handed with this. Now I'm going to apply this blush. And now this highlighter. Okay, I don't think this palette is good for someone with fair skin. These colors are way too dark for me, but this is how my skin looks with this on. These two are very pigmented, but the highlighter feels dry. I don't see much from the highlighter. And for this side, I'm going to mix all of these 3 colors. Let's see how is the finish if I use the palette like this. So this is how my skin looks with this palette. I was a little bit heavy-handed. For my fair skin, I feel like I need to apply a small amount. I don't think these colors are good for someone with fair skin. So if you have fair skin, I would recommend you to avoid this palette and to try to grab it in the lightest shade. And if you want me to try the other palette in light, let me know in the comments down below. I feel like I look a little bit crazy right now, so I'm going to use my powder puff to blend out the edges. If you are a little bit heavy-handed with your blush, bronzer or highlighter, you can use your powder puff with whatever is left from your powder or your foundation brush to blend out the edges. Okay, now I like how my skin looks, so I definitely have to test this more and do not be this heavy-handed with these colors. But the highlighter is definitely too dark for my skin. Let me show you. Now, let's try these colors on the eyes too. I'm going to start with this bronzer. Okay, I love this bronzer on my eyes. It's very easy to blend and the color is very pretty. Next, I'm going to apply this blush all over my eyelids. The blush has a buildable formula, it's not like the bronzer. The bronzer is very pigmented. And I'm going to apply this very dry highlighter on my inner corners. Let's see if this works. I can if I use my fingers, so I apply the highlighter with my fingers. Okay, maybe you can see better on my inner corners how dark is the highlighter for my skin. I'm going to add more blush just in here. So this is the finished result with this palette on my skin and on my eyes. I want to give you my final impressions about this palette after I finished my makeup, so I'll leave this palette for now. And next I'm going to apply this by SWEED Beauty, these mascaras and this eyeliner, this Euphoria Silver eyeliner from SWEED Beauty. I've used this for the first time in my last video, so if you wanna see the first impression video for this, I highly recommend you to check my last video. In my last video, I've also tried two other eyeliners from SWEED Beauty. The eyeliners are very long lasting, and this in Euphoria Silver is my favorite. And these mascaras are both amazing, very long lasting. I get a little bit of transfer on my under eyes with these mascaras if I use this on my bottom lashes, but if I use this just on my top lashes, I don't get any transfer at all day. So as a little up, this is my last video. I love these two mascaras. These are very easy to apply. I love the formula and my lashes look amazing with this on. I want to use the silver one on my waterline, and I'm going to layer these two mascaras. I'm going to apply the cloud mascara first, and then I'm going to apply the Pro Lash Lift mascara on top of this cloud mascara. These are amazing alone, but today I want to layer these two mascaras. Let's see what will happen. Now I'm going to apply the silver eyeliner on my waterline. And now this cloud mascara. So this is the finished makeup look. This is how my lashes looks like with these mascaras on. I want to quickly mention something about these mascaras. It's not so easy to remove these mascaras. You'll need like an oil-based makeup remover to take these mascaras off. But I believe these are like this because the formula is very long lasting. And on my lips I have just this Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. I love to use just this all over my lips. I love the color and it's very long lasting. Now, final impressions for my new Chanel palette. This Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed powder. Out of everything from this palette, the bronzer is the most pigmented. The blush has a buildable formula, and the highlighter is very dry. My least favorite from this palette is the highlighter. Also, the color is not good for me. But I love that this powder doesn't emphasize my pores, my acne, or my texture. I don't think this palette in medium coral is good for someone with fair skin. But I feel like I can make this palette work. So I want to try this again, apply it in different ways. I recommend you to buy this palette if you like the color story, and if you feel like you'll use these colors a lot. For now, I'm not very impressed about the palette, but I'll test this more until my next video, and I'll update you about everything then. I would love to know from you guys if you have this palette and if you like it, and please let me know what other makeup products would you like me to test next. But that's everything for today. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you like it. If you like it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also ring the bell to be notified when I upload. I post every week, so make sure to hit the notification bell. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!